AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit in LeGrand. With the good weather pretty much here, it's time to get down to Hobby Habit and check out their Frisbee golf selection. They just stocked it up for spring, 411 First Street in LeGrand. Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it. EOU men's basketball coach Chris Kemp texted me last night, so this must be he must be pretty excited about this one. He let me know that the Mounties have now signed not only the 4A Player of the Year in Isaiah Jones from Baker, but last night they also signed the Oregon 5A Player of the Year in Cole Hammock out of Wilsonville. Both of them are point guards, and Kemp says that he thinks both will be ready to play as freshmen. Kemp also said that you'll probably see 2 point guards in EOU's backcourt a lot this coming season, with 3 point guards returning. So a total of 5 point guards on this roster next year for the Mounties. EOU softball won 3 out of 4 this weekend versus Bushnell on the road. The Mounties have already secured a spot in the CCC tournament, the national tournament as well. They've won enough games. But they can win the conference and host the conference tournament with 3 wins this weekend versus number 1 Southern. I think they can beat them. Kylie Parsons has to pitch her best games. I mean, Ayla Davies is arguably the best pitcher in the league. Kylie's number 2. She beat Casey Schmidt head-to-head twice. So I'm saying Kylie Parsons, she's undefeated. I mean, she's number 2 in the league. So it's going to be number 1 versus number 2. Kylie's going to have to beat her twice this weekend. And then EOU is going to have to hit the ball. They're going to have to find a way to win that second game, which the last couple weeks we've kind of struggled with. Hopefully Kylie's 100% healthy, because that raises the confidence level of these ladies, and they just play better when Kylie's out there, and healthy. EOU baseball had their final homestand of the season this last weekend versus UBC. The Mounties won 1 out of 4 games and also paid tribute. Benny, slow those down a little bit for me, would you? Slow those pictures down a little bit, please. Thank you. They paid tribute to their seniors. They go to College of Idaho this weekend to close out the year. And yeah, this EOU baseball team, I like where they're headed. No, they haven't won a lot of games. I think they've won 12 games this year. The best season since being back was 16 wins last year. They're not going to match that this year. They're not going to beat C of I 4 times this weekend. It's just not going to happen. But it's headed in the right direction. It's way better than it was 2 years ago. Way better than it was 3 years ago. And I'm excited about it. I think they got a lot of good things on the horizon. LHS baseball swept Ontario last Friday, winning 15-5 and 8-4. They go to Pendleton on this Friday for a GOL doubleheader with the undefeated and league leading Bucks. Those games start at 2 p.m. LHS softball hosted Ontario on Friday. They also paid tribute to their seniors. Benny, slow the pictures down just a little bit, please. Thank you. The girls stayed perfect at 17-0 with 2 16-1 blowouts of their Tigers. Their big test, and I really think it is their first test of the season, will be this Friday as they head over to Pendleton to take on it's almost always LeGrand and Pendleton, or you know what I mean? Outside of basketball, it's the GOL. I hate to say this, but it's kind of boring. It's LeGrand and Pendleton in every sport except for basketball, and then you can throw Ontario in there in soccer. But as far as competing, Ontario just isn't competing. I don't know what to say. They don't compete at any sport really, except for soccer, and it just hurts the GOL because those 2 wins don't count for anything because Ontario's 3-30 or 3-20. So I don't know how. I guess it's just a lifelong problem for the GOL, and for living in Eastern Oregon and playing at LeGrand is just gonna. I like the old IMC a little bit better when LeGrand was at the highest level in Oregon, was in the IMC with Pendleton, Hermiston, and all 4 of the Central Oregon schools, but that's a lot of travel and that's expensive. And I don't know how. Maybe cut LeGrand in half and make 2 schools or something. I don't know. It's just annoying that you can go to Ontario beat them twice, not give up any runs, and drop in the rankings. That has happened. Trust me on that. And it's just it's crazy to me. But this Friday, LeGrand Pendleton, this team's 17-0, and this is the toughest team that they're going to see all year on Friday. It's going to be really good games. I'm not going to get to go watch those. I'll probably watch them online, but they are going to host Pendleton here too at the end of the season, and that's going to be the games of the year in the GOL for sure. AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it.